My name is that English name is Masajiro Mike Kawato. The Japanese Kawato Masajiro. And I am a zero fighter pilot World War II. Our fighter pilot in the Navy and the early time, starting at we're not using an actual airplane. They use a glider, and each person 10 to 15 hours. And the next steps, we use at the type 93 trainer, yellow, no brakes, no tail drag. And the next step of the training, we use type 96. This is a fighter, fixed gear, and so maneuverable but short range, not powerful. I think use 001 mostly. About zero is that, I'm talking about, we call it type 52, and 6.5 in the air, and approximately 1,300 miles. Engines at 2.1 type and 1,200 brake horsepower. And so maneuverable. We have at the weapon that, two of that cannon, 20mm cannon, each wings, and two of that 7.7 to improve. American airplane that, P-38, so maneuverable and so powerful, so speedy due to high altitude. High altitude means that over 30,000. I never chased this airplane and over 30,000. Zero is cannot chase this airplane so high altitude. Zero is the maximum almost 25,000. But good airplane, this airplane. And also at the Corsair is a good airplane, but this one, bad place and a good place of the two. And the good place is that, when at the stream, good gunnery mission, hit at the target very easy because not too much slip. Wings that, angle at the wings. And the bad place is that when you get boarded, more easy get boarded also too, due to not too much sleep. That's a trouble at the point. That's why 6 or 7 shot on the Corsair also too, the wartime. This is 1944, January 3rd, early in the morning, about 6:30, we meet at the engineer at, so many crowdy. I saw that between the crowd to crowd about 6,000 feet. I flew at 15,000 that time. And the first one at 0, and the second one the Corsair, number 3 at 0, number 4 is also Corsair also too. Just at trail formation to at each other, Japanese, American airplane. So I chased that, immediately descending to tail to at number 4 Corsair, and starting at so close, about 200 feet, I starting a string. Exactly, my 20mm cannon hit that two bullet, one of the between that engine to cockpit, the right side, another the right rear that cockpit also too. So Corsair starting smoking and descend, and almost under the 1,000 feet, canopy the open, pilot to come out. So I stopped the chase, pull up and watch what's going on. This Corsair, after bail out, starting a so shallow angle at 1.5 or 2 miles, come down and hit at the ocean. That's what we find out after Pepe Boynton. Yeah, he so surprised, but war is over a long time ago. He said, we are not enemies. Me too. Also, fighter pilot each at soldier also too. same. We don't have any enemies to each other, or individual person. That war, country to country at the war, so it's unduly killed each other. It's ridiculous, but no avoid. Can't say that no. Especially at that situation, so dangerous situation, some place still now I keep it so clear in my head. This a person, very strong at imagination that everybody I think to keep it I think that everybody same I guess people. We are not animals, so I told you that never enemies. Just strong memory.